First off, people spend billions of dollars trying to get us to buy into that legend. And then also art and culture and what our people, people around us want. These add into our impressions. The philosopher René Girard talks about mimetic desire. He says we don't know what we want, so we want what other people want. And I think that's a huge part of it. We're unsure, but everyone else seems to think that having these things is really important. So that's better than nothing. And well, what if everyone's wrong? Or what if what if they're wrong about that specific thing? Or what if it's just wrong for you personally? And so sort of stepping back, sort of seeing these things as they are, I think is really helpful. In Stoicism, we call it contemptuous expression. So it's just sort of it's logically sort of doing that. And it's not just one time, it's this sort of meditative practice. So, Marcus Aurelius, we only know what he thinks about these things because this book of his observations called Meditations survives to us. But Meditations wasn't meant for publication, it's his private journal. So every morning he's just writing in this journal stuff like that. He's like, the dinner that you had last night was not so special, or he goes, he's saying think of all the emperors that came before you. Do people even really, these are people just like you and nobody even really remembers their name. And so he's trying to remind himself not to get caught up in these things. So Stoicism is both this sort of philosophy, it's written on paper, but it's also this kind of ritual, this practice that I think is really, it's easy to say. We all know that a car doesn't say something about us as a person. But when you see your rival pull up in a nicer car than yours, there's something in you that goes, well, I should have that, or I should have something better because I'm better. And Stoicism is sort of about creating the space or the time in your life to stop and go, okay, why do I want this? What do I think it will say? Well, actually, what do I have to do to get it? What am I trading to get it? And that sort of process, I think, prevents us from being led around by those destructive emotions.